this short video training module on using long-tail keywords to help in your marketing of your consulting services. Now first, let's back up a minute. If you haven't heard of SEO, or search engine optimization, it's how to get your website to rank really well on the internet. One example of this is if you type in the keywords business training into Google, you'll probably see that businesstraining.com shows up in the first #1 result, #2, #3 on just about any search engine, especially on Google. And that is done partially by having your website around for a long time and people linking to it slowly over time, and also through search and optimization techniques. Now, when you look at how you get traffic to your website, whether it's your consulting firm website, maybe a book, promoting a book that you've written as a consultant, you want it to rank well in Google so you get lots of traffic, right? And when you typed in business training, that was a specific keyword. When people are typing a specific keyword, they're thinking something specific, obviously, trying to solve a problem or get more information. So let's apply this directly to marketing your consulting services. Say that you offered risk management consulting services. Just as an example, this works for any consulting field. If somebody goes to Google and types in risk management consulting services, they could be looking for several different things. They could be looking to hire someone and get those types of services. They could be trying to figure out what services those would include. What does that mean? They could be looking for a definition. They could be looking for an employer. If somebody goes to Google and types in hire a risk management consultant, that means something totally different. That means they're not a student, they're not someone that just heard the word, they're not someone looking for a job, they're actually looking for somebody like you that they want to hire. Now, I think you can agree that if you could rank #1 on Google and get more people with the mindset of I want to hire a risk management consultant coming to your risk management consulting website, you're probably going to do much better over a multi-year period than having a whole bunch of people come to your website that typed in risk management or risk management services. The more specific the keyword string, the more qualified the client is. And it doesn't cost any more money, it just takes more of a focus and more clear definition of exactly what niche services you're offering, what benefits you're offering, and who, as we've talked about in other videos, your consulting client avatar really is. So the good news is that if you can define what those keyword terms are, and they're called long tail keyword terms because there's multiple keywords involved. It's not just a 1 or 2 word keyword like business training. It's risk management consultant or hire a risk management consultant. That's a long string of keywords. That's called a long tail keyword term. If you can figure out what those are, the great news is there's less competition there. There's less competition on Google within the organic rankings. There's less competition in advertising, typically, on those long tail keyword terms. And almost always, if you have that focus, you could rank a website page 2 to 5 times faster for a keyword term, how to hire a risk management consultant or hire a risk management consultant, 5 times faster than you could get it to rank for risk management services or risk management. The more generic the keyword, typically the harder it is to get it to rank well for it. It might take years to rank for a 1 or 2 word keyword term in your industry, where it might take days or even hours to rank for a 3, 4, 5, 6 word keyword string. So that is why in consulting, the long tail keyword is your friend. You want to use this whenever possible. One tool that you should use to figure out what long tail keywords to use in your business is to look at the Google keyword tool. You just go to Google, type in Google keyword tool. You want to use that tool to figure out what keywords to use. And you do this by, if you're a risk management consultant, you type in the keyword, you say you want exact match only, results that include that term you're writing. Write in the term risk management consultant, then write in the term hire a risk management consultant, then write in the term risk management consultants. Hit search, it'll give you the results of what people are typing into Google each month. It won't give you all of the true results, it will give you the higher volume results, the results that people type in more than once a week typically, more than once a day typically, and will tell you what those terms are. Just because it doesn't show up there doesn't mean people aren't typing it. You could still rank for some very valuable keyword terms even if it doesn't show up in that tool. But if you're starting from scratch, that tool will give you some great ideas and maybe some surprising ideas. Maybe you'd never have guessed that people looked for who is the best risk management consultant or top risk management consultants. Maybe you wouldn't have thought of trying to rank your website for those terms unless you use that tool. The last tip here is that I basically want to show you how you can leverage this as a consultant to promote your expertise. If you know that in your industry people look for training, and if they get trained, those might be corporate professionals that might hire you as a consultant, then you might want to rank for risk management training or corporate risk management training. And to do that, you'd want to position your website so it ranks well for that. And you might want to use this to market a book. If you know that people are looking for books on risk management or books related to risk management services, what you could do is figure out, type in that tool, risk management book, and figure out, do you want your website to rank well for risk management book or risk management training guide or risk management consulting book, and figure out what keywords you can get your book website to rank well for. This can work for a blog if you run a blog, a book, an ebook website that you have, or even just a video. If you're posting a video to YouTube, use Longtail keyword research and figure out, should that video be ranking well for how to choose a risk management consultant, and you can provide some helpful tips. And since it's coming from a risk management consultant, it's probably pretty valuable advice because you probably know what you're talking about as long as the video looks somewhat professional. Then people might trust your advice and actually look at working with you as a risk management consultant. So I hope all these tips help you see that knowing how to use Longtail keywords is marketing related. It is internet marketing and SEO, search engine optimization related, but that's exactly why it can be powerful if you understand this as a consultant, because now you can manage your marketing people better, or you can leverage this knowledge in running your own consulting firm or promoting your own book in the consulting industry, while other consultants say, oh, that's marketing stuff, oh, that's internet marketing or SEO stuff, I don't need to learn that, I need to focus on my niche, or I need to learn more about consulting best practices. Well, this type of diverse knowledge is going to set you apart from those other consultants that don't want to take the time to learn how to market themselves well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is businesstraining.com, where you can earn master's level qualifications to help you make more money.